Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bert the Stormtrooper and this is the home of That's Just Prime, the comprehensive Optimus Prime review series. I also review other Transformers, lots of G1 stuff, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, GoBots, and pretty much any other toy that may jump out at me. I also do the occasional arcade and pinball machine videos, unboxings, blogs, challenges, and miscellaneous videos where my daughter usually makes fun of me. Those are a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking me out. Please be sure to click that subscribe button and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share if you like what you see. Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron KINGDOM Deluxe Class Cheetor. Released in January of 2021, he is brand new and starting to hit stores right now as of the time of this recording. I just found this figure today on the shelf at my local Target on my way home. He is a deluxe class figure and retails for approximately $20. So here we've got Cheetor packaged in this new Kingdom box, which is very similar to what we had before with Siege and EARTHRISE. It's a window box, so we can see Cheetor already packed in there in his robot mode. And then along the bottom half and crossing over to the side of the packaging here, we've got some really cool artwork of Cheetor, both in his robot and his beast mode. Along the other side of the packaging, we've got that, almost said EARTHRISE, we've got that new Kingdom artwork right there, and then along the side, or along the back of the box rather, we've got product shots of Cheetor, both in his robot and his beast mode. So this is very, very cool, very excited for this. Let's get this guy out of the package and check it out. And here is War for Cybertron KINGDOM Cheetor, and I love this toy. Out of the package we see here, I've already got him in his cheetah mode, and he comes with his set of instructions and a card, which again, this one came with the same card that I got with WARPATH. So I got that Black Arachnia foil sticker, and then if you peel it back, you've got the Black Arachnia card itself. So same card that I got with WARPATH is the one that I got with Cheetor. Again, I don't know if these are randomly packed or if they're specific cards to specific characters, but there's that. And then again, we've got the sheet of instructions, which again, like I mentioned with WARPATH, I really like this new green on gray type of thing that they're doing with the instructions here. It's very clear, very, very easy to see, but Cheetor here is a relatively simple figure as well. So we'll take a closer look at him. Here in cheetah mode, Cheetor is approximately 6 inches long, about 3 inches tall, making him a really good size cheetah. Just for comparison here real quick, here he is with his buddy Rat Trap, and also with Black Arachnia, so you can kind of get a scale of what all these Beast Wars figures are going to look like next to each other. Really cool. I'm really loving these updated Beast Wars figures. I love Beast Wars in general, and I had kind of hoped to dig out my old Beast Wars figures, because I love my Beast Wars figures, and I have all of these characters in the original ones, but yeah, they're buried in bins and bins and bins that I would have, it's going to take me a week to find them, so I wanted to go ahead and get these reviews out for you guys. So for a more traditional comparison, here he is next to Blue Streak, so you can see him next to what I consider an average or a good size Deluxe, so you can see these guys side by side. Coming in close, taking a look at the detail, we'll get focused and light it up a little bit. Love the head sculpt on this guy. This guy looks so much like the animation model did. It's just the proportions on him, the sculpt on the head, and just kind of the proportions and everything. This guy looks really, really nice. Of course, we are going to have a few bits of robot parts kind of showing that it's just completely inevitable. I don't think there's any way of making a perfect cheetah out of any of the, or really a perfect beast mode out of any of the Beast Wars figures, but there you go. Articulation wise, nothing on the head. I kind of hope that he kind of looks like he's looking down a bit, and I kind of hoped he would be able to move his head up and down at least a little bit. Not necessarily side to side. I can understand if they didn't do that, but up, maybe a little up, because he just kind of looks like he's looking down all the time. Unless, you know, of course you can pose him and whatnot, but yeah, he just kind of looks like he's looking down. I wish the head could move up a little bit. The tail also does not move. The legs really is what's going to move. So you can move the legs up here at the shoulder or the top joint. Also at the knee and then at the ankle. Same thing on the back here. We can move the legs at the top joint. We can move the legs at the knee, and we can move the legs at the ankle. And the ankles are ball jointed, so you can actually like rotate. Like, not that the cheetah will ever do this, but there you go. You can do crazy stuff like that. So there you go. Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. Let's get into transformation. So for him, again, Cheetor is relatively simple to transform. We're going to start back here with the tail, and we're going to pull on this and remove it. This is going to be his weapon, which again, it's not, this has been said before, it's not exactly the weapon that he had for this cheetah mode. This is more like the transmetal weapon that he had. So it's a little, I don't know if it's a callback or if it's really just what they could do with it, where the original one had the little gun that's stored in his belly, the little warlock gun. Would have been cool to see the little gun for him, but anyway, pull the tail off, set it off to the side. We're going to come up here, we're going to take Cheetor's back legs, straighten them out, and then we're going to rotate the bottom of the legs all the way to the front here, bring out his foot. Same thing on this one, and bring out his foot. All right, where do I want to get started? I'm going to bring the legs down. Where do I want to start? Let's start. So we're going to come this bottom section of the cheetah here. We're just going to split this whole thing in half. So just kind of work your nail in there and separate the whole thing just like that. And then you noticed that this panel stayed here and this one came back. So you can kind of work the arm out and just kind of bring that panel forward again. Don't bring them in all the way just yet. The arms were clipped in right there, so you can unclip that, bring the arms out a little bit and straighten them out. Take the fist, turn it around. And that's going to make his arm. Same thing on this side. Unclip it, turn it at the elbow, turn the fist around. There we go. Now, we're going to take his, I'm going to bring these out again. These are tight. Bring those out again. I'm going to take the cheetah head. I'm going to open the mouth. I guess that should have been included in articulation for the cheetah. The cheetah can open and close his mouth. And let me come in close so you can see the detail on that. Yes, he actually does have a little fangs and a tongue and everything molded in there, which is really, really nice. So, all right, finishing off with transformation, we're going to take the mouth, open it all the way back. There's a little square hole right in there. We're going to bring that down here on this square peg. So just bring the whole cheetah head down and forward like so. And then we're going to bring it down on this hinge and this hinge, straight down, and peg it into that peg right there. Finally, take the head, tilt it, turn it, and bring it down. And there is Cheetor in here. Oh, nope. We're going to take these panels here. We're going to close these, and then these tabs here are going to go into those slots right in there. That's going to really finish him off. We can come around the back here, and then you can do whatever you want with these legs. Usually in the cartoon, he had them kind of cross, a little bit of a backpack there, but also kind of crossed a little bit, kind of like that. If I remember correctly, that's the way he kept them in the show. And there is Cheetor in his robot mode. Here in robot mode, Cheetor is approximately 5.5 inches tall. So again, he's a really good size for a deluxe. Again, so you can kind of see him next to what is, at least I'm calling, a standard deluxe. You see he's just a little bit shorter than Prowess. Now, taking a quick look at Cheetor up close, let's bring him in close and take a look at his head sculpt, because again, this guy just looks like he stepped out of the cartoon. Check out the head sculpt. Really, really nice. The cheetah head on the chest there and just kind of going all the way up and down. This is on a hinge for some reason, and it just really doesn't seem to serve much of a purpose, to be honest with you. But yeah, just going all the way around. I thought that the cheetah legs in the front of the robot legs was going to bother me when I saw them in pictures. And in person, it's, yeah, not obtrusive at all. It doesn't look bad at all. And just kind of put it back down and kind of going all the way around. You can see not a whole lot of backpack other than his actual CGI or screen accurate backpack of his legs right there. Other than that, yeah, it looks really nice, clean figure. And again, I really wish I had the original one so you can see them side by side, because the original figure here in the show, he looked pretty much like this. He's a cheetah. He's supposed to be fast. He's kind of tall and lanky. Exactly what we're looking at here. Where the original figure, as cool and as much as I love the original figure, was kind of chunky. The dimensions were kind of wide on that figure. Cool figure, but as far as translation from a CGI model, yeah, this guy does a lot better job. Articulation wise, his head again is on a ball joint. You can go up and down, side to side. The shoulders, because we're going to have some limitations on the articulation because of the kibble, which again is screen accurate. But the shoulders are on the hinge here. They can move forward that far, back that far. They can also go in and out. You can also bring him forward a bit if you need to, have him reach up higher like that. So he can reach up over his head, but you got to bring the shoulder forward on this joint here. We have a rotation at the bicep, we have a bend at the elbow, and we have a rotation at The wrist, we have a rotation at the waist. Again, this piece moves for some reason. The legs can go forward that far, back only that far. We're going to be limited by this right here. You can go in and out. Mine are super tight. Rotation at the thigh, bend at the knee, and then the feet can go forward and backwards due to transformation. And there's also a pin joint right there, so you can actually get some wide stances. So yeah, really, really nice, good looking, cartoon accurate, posable figure. Really, really nice, fun figure. Now we'll give him his weapon, which is kind of weird. It's kind of this melee axe kind of a thing. And it makes it weird because of the curve of it. There's really kind of only one pose. You're not going to get away many poses on this weapon. But there it is. He can hold it just like that. And get him straightened out, and we'll do a couple of comparisons. If you care to, stand straight and nicely for me, please. Thank you. And here he is with his fellow, fellow Maximal, little buddy Rat Trap right there, so you can see these guys together. And eventually fellow Maximal Black Arachnia right there, so you can see these guys all together. Again, I'm really, really loving the Beast Wars crew that is coming out of Kingdom. They are such a fantastic update to the original figures. And I think that about covers the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe Class Cheetor. What did you think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got that donate button up there. If you want to hit on that, I certainly would appreciate it. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.